Okay, you guys, get you a something you can use for a palette. I'm using my little antique dish here. I keep this sitting on my station, and it's just what I prefer to work out of. So I'm going to take a little bit of the builder in a bottle, and I'm going to drop that inside of my dish. Next, you need a detail brush. I'm using Orly's long detailer, and anything will work as long as it's got a small brush tip on it. I'm going to sculpt out the free edge first, and I like to do this with the small brush. We're going to put an almond-shaped nail on Ashley. She has a really wide nail bed, but look what I'm doing here. I'm drawing that on, and then I'm going to put her in the lamp and freeze this little portion. So this doesn't run all down the nail form, and it's just a more controlled way of getting that on. Now I am freeze curing this for about 3 seconds on each nail, so it doesn't slide or move anywhere. I'm going to continue this with the rest of her nails. Okay guys, super important. We still haven't done a full cure on the tip portion that we sculpted. Don't do that. And I'll show you why. Ashley has really wide nail beds, and we're going to pinch her nails. All I'm doing here is putting on a very thin slick layer. Then you're going to see me grab a bead of product, and I'm going to drag that straight down the center of her nail. Watch. Allow this to self-level, and you won't have to touch this anywhere else. Here we go. You can see that light line starting to straighten out. Now when I put her in the lamp, I only want her to stay 5 seconds. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. All right, I've grabbed my nail pinching tool. I'm going to gently pinch this right in her stress point. I'm not letting these pinchers go. I'm actually holding them so they don't press her nail so tightly, and I'm just gently moving that down towards the free edge of this sculpted portion. Moving on, we're going to repeat those steps on each nail. You're only going to do one nail at a time. So let's start again with the slick layer. Sorry, my hair's in the camera. Very, very thin layer. See there? If you missed any spots, kind of correct that as you go. Now grab your bead of product, drag down the center. Let me get a little more. Sometimes I have to hold this bottle in my opposite hand. Here we go. And drag that down the center and just let that level out. Now let's pop that in the lamp for only 5 seconds. Remember, this is not a full cure. If you cure it the whole time, you won't be able to pinch it. This is just soft enough. Look, when you pinch that, this puts a beautiful, beautiful C curve to a flat nail. So I'm just going to move right along here. I'm going to do the same thing on every nail that's left. We have the middle finger, the pointer finger, and the thumb, and you're going to apply the slick layer, add a bead of product, let it level out, cure for 5 seconds, pinch it, and then back into the lamp for 30 seconds. Now we're back at the thumb here. You can see this nail form has slid slightly sideways, and that's from the client putting her hand in the nail lamp and laying on that side of her finger. I'm not too worried about that because she's not wearing a long stiletto. If she were at this point, I'd need to take that nail form off and replace it again. All right, and there we have it. There's a right and a wrong way of taking these forms off too. Watch what I do. I pinch and then I pull. I'm going to pinch and then pull. Pinch and pull, and again pinch and pull. All right, so if you will follow my technique that I've showed you in sculpting, you won't have very much finish filing to do at all. You can see I'm just barely shaping the nail into place with a 180 grit file, and then I'm taking my little cuticle bit right around the edges of this nail. And let's repeat on the other hand, just a soft buffer, refine where you need to, and then take that little cuticle bit and go back and clean up really close to that skin. And you guys, that completes the sculpting portion of our nails. How easy was that, right? I hope you stay with me because I'm going to show you a pretty cool artwork technique on these as well.